Yo, what's up? Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Welcome back to The Point, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man. Yeah, today it's just a quick one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm asking myself, today, why is there so many British flags or so many England flags flying right now? Normally, in Britain, so when we see a lot of flags coming out, usually the World Cup is on, and all some major, like the remembrance, when we remember the poppies, when we have the poppies and that's not usually in November. But anyway, if you drive around in certain neighborhoods right now, there's a lot of British flags flying and England flags flying. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with flying your flag, the country that you love. And I'm all for that. But this is different, ladies and gentlemen. This is different, ladies and gentlemen. But let's not kid around it, ladies and gentlemen. These flags are not flying about just because people are all of a sudden they're just putting their flags out. I do put my flag out. When England is playing in the World Cup, I get my flag out, and I put it out, and show support for the boys when they're playing football. But ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to bring this to the attention of a lot of people, and people are going to disagree with me. People are going to agree with me. But I'm telling you, this for real, ladies and gentlemen. Britain is becoming slowly but surely a very radical society. And it's a shame because Britain is one of the best countries in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And having lived here all my life, I'm British. My family roots come from the Commonwealth. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who don't know what the Commonwealth are, those are the countries that were once ruled by Britain. Those are countries that were once under the British Empire, and our grandfathers fought in the First World War on the side of Britain. A lot of our grandfathers shed blood for this nation. So yeah, I am British to the core. And a lot of you'd see a black man walking down the street and think, oh, there's a foreigner. These are the guys who are more British than you might actually think. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love this country. My kids, my daughter is mixed race, and my son to be is mixed race as well. It's going to be mixed race as well. So I am British. I feel British. But how come all of a sudden I feel the flag that I always like, the Union Jack, a beautiful flag, the England flag, good flag. How come it feels slowly that this flag is being slowly hijacked by neo-Nazis? Let's not, these are neo-Nazis, hooligans, neo-Nazis, and they call themselves the far right. You can rebrand it the way you want, but we know your ideology. So I feel sorry for everybody who feels British that this flag is being slowly hijacked by the far right, just like the other group hijacked the rainbow. I'm not going to say it because this is YouTube, you know what I mean? So it's sad. But anyway, I want to take a drive with you today, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll show you what I mean. Not all areas have got these flags flying, these flags in particular areas, just like a gang, like a gang would mark their territory, These are supposed to be the areas where the fanaticals here, and it's supposed to intimidate people and stuff like that. But I want to show you today, ladies and gentlemen, that slowly this society that we love, that's Britain, is slowly becoming a radical society, and it's unfortunate. A lot of people are going to get hurt, and it's sad. But anyway, I want to take a drive with you guys today, and I'll show you. I'm just going to go to a random, neighborhood, and I'll drive past, and I'll show you how, I'm choosing Wigan today because tomorrow there's supposed to be a far right protest in the city center of Wigan. Imagine that they've got a right now to, you know, like everybody's got a right, but now this is what they're going on behind, you know, or we don't want the boats coming to Britain and shit like that. But let me kid you not, it's not about that. These people don't know if you were born here or if your status, or all they see a black man or an Asian man or whatever, they all put you in the same group. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. This is dangerous. But I'm going to show you what's happening. And you guys, you know, if you're walking around your neighborhood, check these signs. Anyway, we're going to drive around and I'll show you how slowly the far right is radicalizing the British flag. Come with me, ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you. I'm just going to take a random drive, you know, and I'll show you. You know, these flags flying everywhere. And there's nothing wrong with flying your flag. There's nothing, you know. I put the British flag out. Every World Cup, you know, England flag is always out. But this is different. Ladies and gentlemen, people don't bullshit you. This is different. This is radical Britain, you know. If you don't know, if you're sweeping under the carpet, believe it or not, people need to know, you know. Society is becoming well radical, and it's a shame. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to take a drive, man. Come with me. Yeah, so we start our video here in Wigan. And this is a place called Abram. And as you can see, what do you see everywhere? The start of this street, all this street, as you can see, is got flags, Union Jacks, England flag. And there's nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen, you know. I'm all for being patriotic. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is different, ladies and gentlemen. This here is designed to push an ideology, to show you that, listen, this is our territory, and yeah, you best be warned, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you best be warned, you know, that's what I mean. It's a form of intimidation, showing numbers, you know. Not all these people here who live here want these flags, and these flags have been put on, they've not been put on private properties. As you can see, they've been put on electric posts, telephone posts, lamp, you know, security lighting and all that. They're not on people's property. They've been put on public property, as you can see, you know. But it's a lot evident when you come to a place like this. As you can see, they're everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Everywhere you see. This place, this is Abram, here in Wigan. But I'm going to drive other neighborhoods here in Wigan, and you won't see any of this stuff. So the question is, why here? Why here? You know? Why is it just this area? I've just passed through Platt Bridge and there was nothing there. But why this area? Why this area? You know? Makes you wonder. But anyway, yeah, this is what you see, and these flags are everywhere, and it's so good, it's nice, you know. It's nice from the, you know, you're British and that's nice, you know, but this is different. Let's not kid ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is different. This is absolutely different. I'll pull up here in this bit where they put like a proper kind of I don't know if I can pull up here. I'll just drive around here. Yeah, I wanted to pull up here and show you. But anyway, as you can see, this whole area is got flags and flags and flags and flags and flags. I'm gonna go back here. I wanna go back here. Yeah, I'm gonna go around here again. Yes. I just wanna take a pause here and show you something. You know. So as you can see, I pull up here. How you doing, pal? You okay?
What's he doing?
I am filming. I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, I thought it's Google or something.
No, it's not Google. I'm a YouTuber. Do you live around here?
Oh no, I live in Leyland, my friend.
You live in Leyland, yeah?
Yes, I just work here.
Oh, okay. Where are you from, my friend?
Originally from Poland.
You're originally from Poland?
Yeah.
You don't mind talking to my people a bit, do you?
Oh, I'm a little bit in rush, sorry.
You're working.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you something. So if you look here, yeah?
Yes.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. So if you look around here, this whole area, it's got British flags and English flags. Sorry, I said Polish. Why do you think that's the reason why there's a lot of flags?
Well, people manifest their patriotic attitude.
Yeah, the attitude that they don't like foreigners.
No, it's not about they don't like foreigners.
Yeah.
I live here for more than 10
Yeah, but
years.
you see, you can hide. You got white skin. You've got a white skin.
No, it's because it's not about.
Yeah.
It's not about the color of the skin. It's
Yeah.
about people who come in here and they try to put their law. They want us to live their way.
Yeah.
But if someone come into this country, they're supposed to fit to rules which.
Now, my friend, that's what they want you to believe. But actually, if you actually talk to these people properly, these are neo-Nazis, my friend. And their ideology.
Who's neo-Nazis?
All these people doing these flags here.
Oh no.
I'm telling you. Listen, people are getting hurt. People are getting, last week a woman got raped, an Indian woman got raped by 4 men. And they told her the reason they raped her because she's a foreigner. So it's not a joke, my friend.
But in England?
In England, yes, in England. It was down south. A Sikh woman got raped by 4 men, 4 white men, 4 British white men. And they told her the reason they raped her because she was Indian.
This is racist, yeah. But
Yes.
People who put the flag on the street, they are not actually racist. They just manifest their patriotic values.
Tomorrow there's a big rally in Wigan. I want you to take time and go and check it out and see what those people are talking about.
Oh, it's like protest.
Protest, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have time for this. I have to work.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. What's your name, my friend?
Matthew.
Yeah. Don't be lied to by all this. Listen, I am British, yeah, and I put my flag out when England is playing.
Yeah.
When we're remembering, this has got nothing to do with it. This is real hate, proper hate. Honestly, it's just.
No, because for example, in my country, there is no problem when people we even celebrate that we have a day of the flag, which we celebrate our national flag, and it's nothing but when people.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong. But if you check in the British calendar, there's no reason why we should have all these flags out.
Yeah, but there's no reason why we shouldn't, because
No, there's no reason.
it looks nice.
It looks nice. Don't get me wrong. I am British and I like the British flag. I like the English flag.
Yeah.
But this is not for that reason. This is for something else. Tomorrow there's a riot. There's a protest in Wigan. Last week we had over 100,000 people in London, all assembling to literally to say their views. But their views are not welcoming for someone like me and someone like you. And you could get away with it because from a distance someone might think, oh, this is like me, until you start talking. Once you start talking,
You can hear it straight
and then you
away.
can see. Listen, mate, I don't want to listen. I've got nothing wrong with these flags, but
It's not about people who putting those flags, because it's not about nationality. It's about personality.
yeah, it's about personality.
Yeah.
But this kind of ideology starts like this, when it looks like it's it's nothing much, but when it grows, it becomes ugly, and then before you know it, it's dangerous, really, really dangerous, honestly.
Yeah, it is, but it's the government fault. It's the government. I think.
Listen, I think we should all love one another. That's what I
Yes,
think.
yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
should all love one another.
That's how it used to be here when I came here first
Exactly.
time in 2008.
Yeah.
Changed.
Now, do you agree with me that it's changing?
Yes.
Yes.
But this is not because.
This is why Brexit happened.
People are still the same.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the people who rules this country, they are different. They
Yeah.
are-
Yeah, but do you know why Brexit happened? Brexit. When England went out of Europe? Similar thing.
There's a few ways.
So now all of a sudden, for a person like you, Britain is not very welcoming because they left the European Union, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many of Polish people
Went back.
come back. Yeah.
Oh, some are still here. A lot of people are still here. But I'm trying to say,
not that much.
there's nothing. I've got nothing to do with that. But this here is, honestly, it's not as innocent as you think. This is not innocent. This is why you only find these flags in particular areas, not all areas. I've just been down in Plattbridge and Hindley, not a single flag.
I'm going there now.
But here, you check, you see, there's no flags there. This area here has got that. That's very.
But there is in Ashton, in Makerfield, there is some flags as well.
Some in some areas.
If you will go this way,
Yeah.
to
In
to
some
Ashton,
areas.
you will find some.
Yeah. Now tomorrow is going to be, honestly, if you get time, go tomorrow Wigan Town Centre. There's going to be trouble there, because
Although I'm away from trouble, my friend.
Yeah.
I just want to work. I just want to live a nice life.
exactly, we all just want to do that. We
Exactly.
want to get on, and but this kind of thing, my friend, is not something you should take slightly lightly, because there's an ideology behind this, and it's a very, very bad ideology. It's
Depends how it's going to be used by people, the ideology.
yeah.
Because some people can feel in their own country like they are citizens of second category. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand them actually, but it's about people who.
Don't you think it's just propaganda? Someone is trying to scare people that our life is bad. You know, in Germany, this is what Hitler did.
Yeah.
Hitler told every German, our problems are because of Jews
And Polish.
and Polish. He said,
6 million Polish citizens has been killed.
exactly. Do you know what happened? It started like this. So it is not simple, my friend. It's dangerous if you look at it that way.
It's not actually started like that. not actually. No. Because in Germany, the German people was on the first position. Here, English people have been pushing to the second position, and the people who come in here illegally, they are privileges. This is not right. You came here normal way.
Yeah.
I came here normal way. We have to work. You have to work for your car. You have to work for your place to live.
Yeah.
People who come in here illegally, they have everything, and you and me have to pay for it in our taxes.
But don't you think that these people who come here illegally ask for asylum? When they ask for asylum means if you give them papers, they are able to work.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're
why
not
they
coming.
Why they don't work and they live in a 5-star hotel?
No, because they are not giving them their status. The government is putting them in limbo. It's just saying stay there and rot there. But if they say, okay, you have no criminal record, we give you your papers, tomorrow you start working, these people are ready to work. That is the solution.
So, again, it's a government's fault.
Anyway, I'll let you go. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to
See
you.
you later, my friend. Bye. So there you go. I had a serious conversation with a gentleman here. And he happens actually to be from Poland. And it's good to know what people think and what their views are. But just to conclude this anyway, it's not because we don't want people to express their patriotism. No, it's not because of that. But it could be something that is taken slowly like this, but it can turn out to be absolutely ambushed by the wrong people. This is how Nazi Germany started, and we need to be careful what we say. But take it how you take it. But for me, I'm looking through the bullshit. This got nothing to do with being patriotic, and English people are not, British people are not pushed at the background. That is all propaganda, absolutely propaganda. It's nothing to do with that. If you work hard, Britain is a fair society. If you work hard, you will achieve things. If you sit and take benefits, you will not. I've got to go away from here because someone is trying to turn their car from here. But nice to be with you, ladies and gentlemen.